Hey guys, what's going on? It's a guitar historian here today. So, many of you have seen my videos where I sit in front of a backdrop where I have some records. I realized that I just have a bunch of Beatles records and I didn't really have much else. So I was at a flea market today and I found a bunch of old records. And they have prices on them, but don't worry, I didn't spend more than $5 on any of these records. But most of them, if not all of them, are original copies. So I'm pretty stoked at what I was able to get here. And I'm going to use these as backdrops for the channel and also listen to some of them on an actual record player. So here we have Boston's first album, the original one. Now I don't really know what that means, but I'll look that up when I get home. It might be a rare copy or something, I don't know. But anybody who knows Boston's first album knows this is a classic album. One of the best debut albums of all time, if not, the best. Sorry, I'm in the back of my car and I'm just doing this while my wife's in Giant picking up some food. So that's Boston. I got Blue Oyster Cult's Agents of Fortune. I really bought this more for the cover, but this was the album that had Don't Fear the Reaper on it, and that's about it, right? There's not really much else on this record, but I just thought this cover's kind of iconic. So we got Agents of Fortune. We got Santana's first album here. Really iconic cover here. Loved it. And Evil Ways is on this album. Soul Sacrifice. So this one is really, just kind of, like I said, for the cover, it's iconic. And there we go. King Crimson. So again, bought this more for the cover art because this is obviously one of the most iconic covers ever, and just an amazing cover. But again, price said $15, but I was able to bundle a bunch of records together and basically got them $5 a piece. ELO's Out of the Blue, big ELO fan, and this is the album that has Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman's on it. But Mr. Blue Sky's on it. Yeah, this is a great album, double album, and again, beautiful cover artwork. Then I went to a different store and I was again able to bundle a bunch together, but they were really cheap, and I was really stoked at what I got. So I got 461 Ocean Boulevard. This was Clapton's quote-unquote coming out album when he kicked the cocaine habit, and he was in Florida. I Shot the Sheriffs on this one. Motherless Children, Let It Grow, Mainline Florida. Just a great album. Of course, The Boss. You've got Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA. Again, not a huge Bruce fan. I do appreciate some Bruce and like him generally, but this album was huge when I was a kid, and obviously we all know the songs on Born in the USA. This one's a classic. Here's one of my guilty pleasures, Genesis. This is obviously the Peter Gabriel era. This is Genesis Live, and this was the first live album that they ever released. You see, they like the long songs, Genesis did. So not too many songs on this album, but I always liked the cover to this one, and so I got it. Dire Straits' first album. This is a really nice copy. I was looking at it. This is obviously the album with Sultans of Swing and Down to the Waterline. So this is just another great album here. And again, cover art. Always loved the cover with this one. Minimalist design. Just really great stuff. The Who album. I needed to get a Who album, and I really wanted one. And I was really looking, obviously, for Who's Next, but they didn't have it, so I ended up with Who Are You, which is obviously another great album. One of the crazy things about this cover was this was Keith's last album with the band before he passed away, and he's sitting on a chair that says "Not to be taken away." So a lot of people often see that as a foreshadowing of Keith Moon's death. And the back cover of this is really cool, but I was like, this album has a lot of like really cool little songs that didn't really make it into the Who's greatest hits, but are just good songs. So that's it. figured you guys would like to see the new albums, and as the backdrop, I'm going to be, I don't know who Ray is, but a lot of these albums are Ray's. They have Ray on them. But yeah, use these as the backdrops and change them out. But these are albums that mean a little bit of something to me, and hopefully you guys enjoyed.